Ahem. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Lovely to see you all here. How is everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you all, as per usual. Welcome back to some more Limbus gaming. You know how to do. We on the Limbus Society right now. Going to be playing with the second ID today that we pulled on the previous patch. LCB Sinner only run. I mean, I could do a base Sinner run, but I feel like that'd be pretty boring. So, who knows? Maybe I have alternatives planned. You don't know that. Speaking of, how's everyone doing? It is the beginning of the weekend. Lovely times. I wish it was the weekend all the time. I'd enjoy playing the Stars of the City game. Yes. If some of you, perhaps most of you, were not aware, I did participate in a little bit of a Stars of the City TCTT tabletop game that was ran by Jack of Frags today. It was quite fun. If you didn't see it, don't worry, because there will be a video made on it, because it was a good time. So definitely video worthy. So definitely we'll be planning that, especially most definitely. But that's going to be good. That's going to be a fun time. Can I give you advice or support, Spirit? I hit Canto 7 and all my IDs are not leveled to 50. Scared there's a really hard fight. What are they? 45? The hardest part that you might find in C7, in the dungeon, if you're specifically referencing the dungeon, a lot of people, okay, probably the Carmilla Blood Fiends, they're a bastard. There's a trio fight, and then the last fight. But you can use support now for the dungeons. So as long as you have a really good Don Quixote, like, use your support to get a really good Don Quixote. Like an uptype 455 Don Quixote, and she can pretty much carry the dungeon on her back. Put it on the background? No worries, of course. Yeah, the Carmilla Blood Fiends are probably the scariest, and then the last two fights, or maybe the last three fights, might be a bit difficult for you. There's also an ego gift. You have to be very careful. There's an ego gift that you can get that can hurt you. I don't remember what it's specifically called. I think it's like I'm trying to remember what the gift is called. It's from one of the Blood Fiend events, and I think it makes you have bleed or something. I don't remember what specifically it does, but it's a bit scary. And that could hurt. The hemo bar? Yeah, it's the hemo bar. Don't take the hemo bar and you should be fine. During that time. Lei hang, solo, lei hang, or do I need another transit team? I mean, solo, lei hang? I haven't tried soloing him, so I'm not sure. Could be possible, but you'd have to use corrosions. Most definitely. Okay. So, hello everyone. Again, welcome. What are we doing today? So let me give you a brief rundown on what we are doing today. So yesterday, we played with Adept U-Branch. High Show Pack Adept U-Branch Heathcliff. That was very fun. We played with both Heathcliff Sinclair and Lord Honglu. And today we're going to be playing with Don Quixote. Now, Don Quixote is going to be a little bit more difficult because there's only one way, right? It's only her. So there's only one way branch. What's moving on the high show is very good. Heathcliff was incredibly strong. I have really high hopes for Don Quixote. She put out really good work during the railway. And she's pretty strong. So the thing is, I'm a bit worried about... It's going to be her and Hong Lu today. So that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to have these two, and we're going to pretty much just try and make her a hyper carry. They've barred the gates. Use the battering ram. Yes. So the gimmick of today. So if you don't know, obviously we're going to go briefly over her kit. Her kind of gimmick. So first of all, she has a lot of like hidden damage percentage buffs. So if we look at her kit real quick, right? So let's just look at like... First things first, you have Shadow Mark, which makes everyone deal... makes the enemy deal... take more damage, right? 10% is no laughing matter. Especially if you involve a whole team. So she can inflict perma 10% damage negation on Gluttony and Gloom attacks, which is really good. Then you have a look at her passive, right? Which is the Burgeoning of Horns. Assuming you have this every turn, right? So that's going to be... That's you know, that gives you potency and stuff, which is easy. But then you have this passive here. So if the enemy has SP, you deal 15% more damage. If they don't have SP... no, if you have Rupture Sinking, then you also deal 15% more damage. And then if they don't have SP, you deal 30% more damage, obviously to make up for this spec. So this makes up for this if they don't have SP. So let's just assume on an enemy, right, an abnormality, she does 30% more damage. Then, if you have the buff of the Burgeoning of the Horns, the last coin does 15% damage. And then if you're targeting a defensive skill, she does 30% more damage. And then if you use... and then if you have her Shadow Mark, they take 10% more damage. So already, from her passive alone, if you are targeting a abnormality that has a defensive coin, or any defensive skill, right? Because it's any defensive skill. That includes evade, counter, defense, right? Block. You're going to be dealing 30%, 15 on the last coin, so that's 45, and then 15%, 30%. Then you're targeting 60%. The last coin's going to deal 75%, and then you're also dealing an extra 10%. So you're dealing at 70+% flat on all of her moves, right? And then you go into her skill 3, which obviously is the big move here. Skill 3 and skill 2, right? So then you go into skill 3 and skill 2, which then makes the last coin deal 15% damage. This one also makes the last coin. This one deals 30% damage. And then if they have a panic type, that's another 30%. As you can see, the percentages go go crazy, right? So the percent, and then skill 1 has like a 25% damage up, which is crazy, by the way. And then this final coin is, yeah, like this one is... This is gonna be nuts. How is the sinking? I mean, look, she is a sinking unit, right? I would use her in a sinking team. She's got a good debuff. If you're not... Like, sinking is a very easy status to get count for, especially if you use, like, ego. Especially if you ego. If you don't ego, it's already very, very simple. But by herself, I mean, theoretically, if you have Shadow Mark on a target, her skill 3 is +1. Because you get 2 sinking, and then you get +3 sinking. So her skill 3 is +1 if you have a debuff on them. Assume you have Echoes of the Manor. Just because that's the best thing to have, you know. This is -1, and then this is -2, which, okay. So skill 1, 2, a little bit scary for keeping the count, but again, sinking count is not really something you need to be stressing about. So, here's what we're gonna do. What if we... and I had an idea. There's a line of passives that exist in this game that are very niche. That, funnily enough, Don Quixote might be the best at. And it's specifically to do with this line here. When attacking skills with defensive skills, she deals more damage. So what if we leaned into that? Right? So, there are a few passives in the game that actually effect if the IDs use defensive coins. First one I can think of, I believe it's LCCB Rojo. Yes, ally with the most HP deals 20% damage to enemies that use defensive coins this turn. Hold on. Let me cook. We're gonna put this on. Now all of a sudden Donkey is doing 50% damage. But wait, there's more. Heathcliff. Kurokomo also has ally with the fastest speed against enemies that use defensive skills, extra 10% damage. So now Donkey is doing 60% increased damage to targets with defensive coins. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. They just disappear. We want them to block. We want them to evade. Now, I'm trying to remember if there's any more. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head if there are any more that have that. I want to say Ishmael has something, but she gets a guard. Go on, defend, counter. This is blunt. I mean, this is just blunt damage, which is great. So we can just use this. Go on, defend. I swear there's another. There might be one more ID that has something to do with that. I'm just trying to recall. I don't know if it might just be those two. Walpurgis Gregor? Is it actually Nightwolves? He does defense power down, which is actually quite good, but I don't think we can get a gluttony, a sloth. Actually, can we slothers? Nah, we can't slothers, unfortunately. He inflicts defense power down, which is good, but I specifically want this defensive skill bonus, which I think only these two have. But we can buff her passives even more still. So let's have a think here. Who else do we want? This is obviously going to be a sinking rupture run, so we could go with a classic and with less SP. I want to make sure it's consistent. Lee Gregor, that gives on the 4th coin. Oh! Oh! It is slower speed, though. That's going to be hard unless we solo with her. Like, at maximum penetration. The problem is, we have a speed... I mean, I guess this just makes it so that we want to be slower then. Also, does she have high HP? 237. Lord doesn't have a lot. He has like 180. Yeah, he's got no fucking HP. So if she's the fastest, she gets Heathcliff. If she's the slowest, she gets... I mean, I kind of want her to get Gregor more, to be honest with you. Covers both. That is true. Is there anything I haven't gone from Warp? No, I have everything. The only thing I'm missing out on are a few narrators. Announcers, I should say. Why is she so prideful? She loves pride, can I say. Then... let's go through some other passives. Let's see what you know, some other ones that we can do here. That's a good pick. The Liu Gregor is a good shout. Try solo. We can solo. I don't know. Solo is a bit, yeah. I don't know if I really want to solo. Specifically, I want to do it with Lord Lu because Lord Lu will just give her more skill 3s, pretty much, right? Like it just gives her constant skill 3s, and I want that. Withering Heights, what are you doing? Heal SP. We're setting up for Sheepy Dawn. A little Sheepy Dawn extravaganza. LCCB, what do you do? That's ammo. 7 is more rupture. Chef's healing. Charge count. Your tremor and burn. A bleed. Kurokomo's bleed. You could write gluttony. No. Railway or MDI and MDE? Probably Railway. Raise Honglu's speed. That is true, actually. No, you make a good point. We do need high shows in the back, so we get so Lord Lu gets more buffs. So more high shows would be nice. If we can't find any other funny passives to put on her. Not you, not you. Lowest HP percent? No. Which all is actually selected? Actually, no. It works in the back. It works in backup. So leash holder does work in backup. Where is it? Including backup units. Is it gonna be a trio? Well, actually, we both. So if she's higher speed, she gets Kurokoma. If she's lower speed, she gets Gregor. So it's a win-win. We don't lose out on anything. Mr. Mussault. Is there anything here we could get from you? I mean, that's good. Or haste. We don't have Wrath Res. Brother? I mean, they are both... Actually, no, they're not high. Actually, are they Hung 1? They are H-Corp, so they do get Middle Mussault SP, so we'll grab that. You never know. SP is always good to have. Plus, he doesn't have a high show anyway. Dead Rapids is a good passive, yeah. It is offensive down. Does require res, though. And we need Gloom reses at the max. Lost Mariachi Jet. I love the most SP deals episodes of enemies with low SP. I mean, that's good. That is more some damage. You must deploy them, yeah, in the back. Oh, in the backup unit. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. You guys are right. Well, we'll keep Isang here because he's got a good passive, which revives people, heals them. Faust. Faster speed inflicts rupture. I mean, nah, we can swap her out. SP healing is not really that needed. Defensive power, we don't need. Talisman Sinclair. You know what? Sure. I mean, I was just gonna do Mariachi because that gives us damage, and everyone likes a little bit of damage. What does this do again? Gain charge count. Charge count. What do you do again? Burn. Mono Sin, Pure Wrath. Don't know actually. Sounds just potential. You know what? We'll do 7. Then only left is Ishmael. Jong Office? Nah, that heals SP. It's not really needed. Mola is Tremor. Ally with the lowest max hits of head coin, they inflict sinking count, one inflicting tremor count. Yeah, we do not inflict the... Wait, is it on enemies with tremor count, or... Sinking count, one inflicting tremor count? Ah, no. We don't have tremor count. LCCB. Chi buffs, Maid. Oh! Yes! 20% damage on Maid Ishmael. Beautiful. Alright, here's the team. Let's get these egos up. We are going for maximum ego usage. We'll go soda for this one. We are going Fluid Sack. And you know what? We'll go with... We don't have Envy Res. We don't have Slash skills either, unfortunately. We'll go Wishing Can. Alright. It has good sinking damage bonuses. Okay, well that's it. Let's start the run, pretty much. Is there anything specific we want to get? So before we did keywordless, do I want to stick with keywordless again for this one? I think I do. Because I want to see what she... I mean, we did keywordless before, but we're down an ally. It's a bit hard. So maybe we'll do damage type only. And then get a sinking... but there's a lot of good sinking buffs early on. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know if we do a full... I don't know if we do full items. Or we do another keywordless like before. Because we did keywordless before. with Heathcliff, but there was 3 IDs. 3 IDs is a lot more than 2 IDs. But with 2 IDs, we get more with keywordless, we get much more of a wider use case of her, like, what do you call it? How well she does without, like, you know, MD gifts. We'll try to go to extreme. I'm not sure we can. Okay, yesterday we beat extreme. But today, I'm not very confident we can beat extreme simply because we don't have the numbers. Right? But we'll try. You know what? Let's stick to... What are we doing? Tank Tremor? After dropping the 0? Oh, Jesus. You might have to do a few runs without passives. Keyword? I really like Rupture, but I like Sinking. I think Sinking's fun. So I think what we're going to do is this, guys. Normally, I'm going to do keywordless, but I'm also going to take damage. I'm going to take damage types with this one, because this won't affect her Sinking infliction. Like, this will just inflict the offense level and stuff. Which is fine. I think it's so much Starlight. I do like 1 extreme run a day. The thing is, I want to take Sinking stuff. But I want to do... I guess this isn't like a proper run with her. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to try to extreme. If we're going to go extreme, we'll go from the start. There's a lot of good... Sinking gifts we want. Is horse... Is this requires a 4 unit? I think it does. Yeah, so this is less of a how well is... Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is less of a limit test. A limit test would be like putting her in a team without keywords. If we had like a full team of 7, that would be better to show off her capabilities, because you know you don't get more skill slots. But here we're gonna get skill slots. We're gonna be using Lord Honglu. It's not really going to be showing off, like, how good she is without, like, assistance. So we're just going to take gifts, and we're just going to have fun with it. Without Hongwan Honglu? Oh, yeah, easy. Does this... Is this a, what's the word? Is this a, encounter... I always forget if this is encounter 5. I'm actually going to check real quick. I'm just gonna do a check. No, it isn't encounter 5. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. If we were doing a full team of 7 characters, I would do keywordless, because it would be more limit testing. Here, we're just gonna be doing a challenge. The challenge is running 2 people only. So we have to take this, because we need to take both of these. We have to take... I mean, we could also just take both of these, too. We could take Blessing. No, what about this? When I was thinking this has been gloom damage, Bears Pierce do more damage. Doom damage to Sinkling. I mean, that's more damage. We'll take Sword Sharpen with Tears. I mean, if we take Sword Sharpen with Tears and Unchosen. We gonna do Horrifront? Yeah. We'll grab this, but we could just do these floors. That's not that bad. Like, we can just do this normally. I want to grab stuff. So we're gonna go to what's the word? Nuna Violet. What I think is the best bad end. Best support. I don't know. Okay, what other unique items can we get? Or we'll just go with a nice classic little I could always go with a cheeky threat, and actually, you know what? Let's go with Badge. Badge last time. If we have Badge this time, we can be a bit more risky. How long have we been playing for? About 3 years now, I think? 2 years now? How long have I been playing for? All of this year, all of last year. Yeah, about almost 2 years now, coming up. 2023 is when end of 2023 is when I started, yeah. So it's been about 2 years now. Coin flute? Yeah, we can always get coin later, so that's not a big deal. Okay, we need to do pink shoes or... Well, we need pink shoes. I think you can only get pink shoes in the first floor. I forget. No, I think you can get pink shoes in both floors. Well, let's just refresh. I want to get a pink shoes drop, preferably. Yeah, Miracle District 20, which was Season 3. Okay, I'll just start with this. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Bigfoot Shinx's first and second floor? Yeah. I don't think the minutes of main story. Like a month, maybe? I'd say maybe a month and a bit. Not long. You can if you play it, you can beat it really quick. What do I want to do? This will guarantee it, but I can just go into the shop here. You know, I'll just go to the story. The entire main story? Yeah, easy. We'll go to this first. Oh, this is very nice. We do love gambling. Deploy the Don Quixote. I win these. Oh. A free Faust? Thank you, lightly. Alright. Don Quixote is the main character here, so she gets number 1. Number 1 deployed. Kaleidoscope isn't going to be... Yeah, it is 2 offense level up. But because we have less IDs, it is a little bit... It's not that important for us. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to counter. And just let Don Quixote do her thing. Bonk. Bang. Deploy her ram. Why are you going like give Faust? Because it's a Faust reference. Coolest high show weapon so far. Yeah, she's got like tonfas. It's really sick. Owie. Bonk. Yeah, there's no real rush. So, do not feel the need to rush. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Bah. Bonk. And we got a little cheeky skill 3. Ooh. That guy had 1 HP, bro. This is such a... I think that's one of the most satisfying ones, by the way. She like does like a triple punch. She does like a king of greed. Another mouth Faust incident? I mean, I didn't think there'd be another ring incident when that happened, so I think it's possible. Who knows? Oh, there's the Heathcliff. Holy shit. First fight done. I love that she's got like this dripping. The sheep shaped with 2 long sticks. Yeah. She's got like this dripping effect on her. My form empties already. Maybe not. Maybe we'll avoid this for now. I feel like that might be a bit, just a little bit too early. I'll come back to you. We'll come back to this later. Yeah, a little too. The third fucking no, dude. This we can fight, sure. He's very sheepish. He's in hat. Lord Honglu compliment. Yeah, he. It's like he's very strong with them. Like he knows. How does he know? He simply knows. That is true. We do get the bloody gadget. Monk. I shall crush all that stand before me. Schmack. Okay, globed it a little bit, but that's fine. Counter. Actually, counter this. Smack a thigh arm. Give her attack power up. Boop. Now we give her 2 attack power up, which is very nice. And we're gonna go hit her with that. Boom. There you go. Skill 3. Boom. I like it. I like it. Please die. As long as freaky. I don't know. Victory. What's this? How is this? Careful with that blunt weakness. Yes, we do have to be a bit careful. Alright, we are looking for... We unfortunately don't have attack weight, so we're not going to benefit from any of that. We do need sinking, though. Like, we need pink shoes. I will buy this, though. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to... I'll buy this because it's a fusion recipe. But we need the other one. We need pink shoes. There it is. Alright, pink shoes acquired. Did I just get the same egos like 4 times in a row? Pink shoes acquired, which I think do buff. They only buff the second deployed. So many deployed. Means that buffs Honglu. I would like to get a ID replacement. I mean, I'll greed a little bit. No, I'm not gonna get it. Okay. Sell this for money. And we will upgrade... What's the most important thing? To be honest with you, I don't really need to upgrade anything right now. Let's just hold off. We're fine. Alright, we got the shoes. Which we're not going to need to worry about the benefit anyway, because we're going to fuse them later, so... Charge or bleed? They might go with bleed. Nah, I don't think so. I think they'll go charge. Okay. Counter and skill 3. There we go. This gives her the brigade buff. Even though I was going to skill 3 with her anyway. Y'all see the shoes? Y'all see the cost? This is actually the... Wait, is this not the perfect fight to test out her defensive skill thing? Because obviously they do blocks this fight, so... Unless do I even have the passive active? I don't have Roges because I need Envy. And I don't have Heath because I need Impale, so we gotta wait a bit more. We don't have all of them yet, but we will. Too strong, go. Boom. Crushing horns. Punch. Yeah. I want to Shahada so bad. You will get her. Stress not. She will arrive. Look, I love this. This is a really sick effect. I'm curious, like, what is this effect supposed to be? You know? Like, I don't know what is this effect supposed to be. It's like a dripping. I can't tell if it's supposed to be her, like, panic. Because it's a sinking effect, right? Like, it's the burgeoning horn. But I don't know if it's supposed to be her, like in fear because of the, like, bolus effect. Sweating? It might be sweating, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like some sort of dripping, like anxiety. Like, yeah, it might be the bolus. Honestly, something like that. That sounds probably the most correct. Yeah, but she's always cold. So it wouldn't make sense if she was sweating, because she's specifically cold all the time. Oh, blood. Oh, that could be her blood, actually. It only comes when you activate the horns. So that actually could make a lot of sense. Interesting. Yes, actually. I could see it. Alright. Get my horn stacks next turn. Shemack 'em. Boom. It's a cold sweat? Oh. See, that's what I was thinking of. I couldn't remember the term. A cold sweat. Because she's, like, in panic. Yeah. Like an anxiety panic or something. Like an anxiety sweating. But... oh, hey, look. Investigate the factory. Oh. Is that a defensive coin I detect? Holy shit. Now, does this passive... is it... hold on, what the fuck is that? Okay, weird. Does this... do I have to specifically targeting... when targeting a skill slot equipped with a defensive skill. So I think I have to target the skill slot specifically. I have to do this. That's actually perfect, no? Holy shit. So now... achoo! So now I'm gonna purposely aim her at that defensive coin. Yeah, that does more damage, I can already tell. Dude, he's already dead! Oh my goodness, dude. Does it work if they're staggered? I mean, they would just take bonus stagger damage then. Don, he's already dead, bro. Chill. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, she's... oh my gosh, she fucking killed him. They're pinning down the largest cyborg. There's no cyborg anymore. She murdered him. He's gone, dude. There's nothing there. We took him out. She broke the gimmick. Defensive skill spotted. Deploy the high show. Okay, I'll just let her kill her. I think there. Pretty much. Well, she can't ram a castle. Yeah, pretty much. She just buried him. Deploy the battering ram! There she goes. Is that a soft block? No, no. He had 4 surgery? There's no way we killed him 4 times, did we? Oh, maybe we did. I don't know. But it was very funny, nonetheless. Well, this... okay, this doesn't even work with us, so we'll just grab this. I was gonna grab made to order. That doesn't even work with us. I won't lie to you. I'm very tempted to go thread and needle. Good luck. I'm very tempted to go thread and needle, but I feel like I don't need to rely on thread and needle this run, but I kind of want it as a backup. You know? But I'm tempted by it. Can I do it without it? I could. I've done it. I have done it without it. Did I do it myself? No. No. This was like a long time ago. I'm tempted about it. Oh, I need the last piece of the fusion. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Fuck thread and needle. Boo! I forgot. I need unloving. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot the sinking fusion for thread and needle. I almost fell to greed. But I surpassed greed. And I get Grey Coat for it? Ooh. Wait, this is perfect. Gloom skill? Yeah, we need Grey Coat. I almost was succumbed by greed. Almost through the whole... yeah, just the whole run is thrown. Bob's good. Really good so far. Trash crab wine. I should have probably taken it from the start, to be honest with you, yeah. But it's alright. It's alright. We can make do. We have sinking and rupture, so it's not like we're gonna miss out on that much damage. What do you think the other branch would be if we got them? I think Tiger would have bleed. I think Dragon has charge. Is that all we're missing? Right? I think so. What do we have? We have Rupture, Burn, Poise. Yeah, Rupture, Poise, Burn, Rupture, Poise, Burn, Tremor, Sinking, Bleed and Charge. Yeah, they're the last two. So Bleed will be Tiger, Charge would be a Dragon. Is my game theory. A proper Merciless Charge, pretty much. If it was, yeah, if Dragon was Charge, I think it would go to Mersault and he would be Charge Rupture and it would be his, like, W-Corp replacement. There's also Ox as well, but I'm not sure what Ox could. Ox could be Tremor as well. We can just, boom. Do the funny skill 3. Bonk. Hiya! Hello, a keywordless high show coming up? Yeah. Well, they have to do Rupture at the minimum. Think we might get Ishmael? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, but technically it's possible because of Leash Holder. The thing is, the Leash Holder passive would only give him 1% extra damage. Carmilla, I will gladly accept you. And I'll take Milepost. And I will take Lightning Rod. And I'll take... yeah, that's about it. Fresh. Fresh. Emptying. Grab this. Sinking. Midwinter. Tangle. Can't even use Tangle. We can grab Midwinter though. Yoink. Yeah. Monkey. Monkey would be great. There's a Dawn. Beautiful. One Dawn skill 3. Oh, and a Lord. Dawn and a Lord skill 3. Now that is what I want. That is greed right there. I get this as an event reward. Yeah, I'm fine. Alright. Make Ishmael a monkey. Make her a monkey. Deploy the monkey. Punch. Bang. This will most likely kill the guy, and then we'll kill 2 people here. Bonk. 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 Damn. Son Goku, Son Wukong. Originally, I was game theorying that Don Quixote would be a monkey. But she was not. She'd then turned into a very sheep. Baby sheep. Seasonized burn? Most likely. Most likely. More thumb. Dude, I'm saying Thumb Gregor, guys. Thumb Gregor is perfect. Burn Tremor Gregor? Holy shit, it would be so peak. Okay. You're gonna go for here. We're gonna go here. Go to that. We'll do this. It'll be a Tiger. I like monkey, but my actual like realistic theory was tiger. Realistic theory was tiger. I was like, I think I just want monkey because I think monkey's cool. But yeah, realistically tiger. You go get a middle brother, like a big brother, a middle big brother Rojo, or a big brother Heathcliff with Hee. I think getting a Roja middle would be kind of sick. I think I would prefer a Roja middle over a Heathcliff middle. Although the Heathcliff middle would be funnier. Like Heathcliff getting a middle ID would be much funnier. But Roja getting one, I think thematically makes more sense. So I would like that. I see how you are. No, I don't know any. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any of the. I don't know any of any of that. Is it a sister? Yeah, well, it'll be a big sister, yeah. The reason I want Roja is because she already has a lot of IDs that involve her. Well, she has Dishi, which is like her being physically active, right? So it would be nice to give her another little bit of that, a little cheeky, another Envy Resin ID, because she already has 2. Make more sense because of Envy. Middle Heathcliff would make more sense story-wise, correct. But Roja would make more sense gameplay-wise. Because Heathcliff's already got, like... That's the thing, like, Heathcliff's already got, like, 2 million bleed units. He doesn't need, like, a 5th bleed unit, right? I mean, but he could. He could get another bleed unit. It's more, but he already has an Envy Res item. Like, okay, he already has an Envy Res unit, which is the quad. Now that's never stopped them before because they've made multiple. But if they want to expand the Envy Res unit capability, Roja would be better because you could always use Pequod Heathcliff because he is a fake middle. You know, Pequod Heathcliff's a fake middle, right? So if you include the fake middle, you know, he's already got one. Bam, bam, ba, 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 ba. He lusts for the bleed. Bonk. What's the next interval in line for the Bokgak? It is the LCE checkup event, which is going to be interesting. Most assumingly Hohenheim ID of sorts, maybe probably Gregor, Hohenheim Gregor as some sort of charge ID. He might be pure charge or he might be charge rupture. I'm going to assume he's going to be full. I'm going to assume he's going to be charge rupture because he has AEDD as a eco, so that would work with that. They do look alike. They do look alike, but yeah, specifically because he already has AEDD Gregor. Like he has AEDD Gregor, and it's a Gloom charge rupture inflicting ego, right? So it would make sense if he was to get a charge rupture ego ID that has a Gloom skill 3 that gives him, that works with his ego, right? Or his charge. That would be funny. Yeah, Heath got his charge ID already. He got his greed already, so he's not gonna get another one. For now. We're trying to go to Nuna Violet, yeah. We want these. Do we even want these? I mean, yeah. This is good. Yeah, we want this. Okay. Is that gonna be next week? No. We got no idea what's coming. We can wait another 2 years for the next Heathcliff. Actually, for real, for real. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna give you my theories. My current theories for this week, like, oh, for the last two, because there's 2 more banners, chat, right? So there's 2 more banners left in the season. Now, my prediction is this: we've gotten 2 double banners in a row. Okay, so either this, we're gonna get a one. There's either 2 possibilities or 3. Either the next 2 banners are both single banners, or one banner is a 2 banner, the other one is a single banner, or they're all double banners. Now, I don't think they're all going to be double banners. However, I think what could be possible is this. I don't think there's going to be any ego left in the season. All right? I think people are done with ego unless they do like a standard ego. Like they might do a standard fair ego at the bare minimum, right? But if they don't do an ego, here's what I think it's going to be. Next banner is going to be a single banner. It's either going to be a standard unit or a seasonal unit. I think it's going to be the last seasonal of the last high show. Either the last high show or Dayu or Jupan. All right? That's what I think. Then the last banner is going to be a double banner. And that is going to be a Ryoshu ID. That's what I think. I think it's... Oh, also, I just realized Donkode is amazing for this fight, by the way. Because she breaks through this. I think the last one's going to be a Ryoshu one. Specifically because it's her Canto coming up next. So she's going to have a standard ID, like kind of like how Arcor Ponglu did. That helped her into the next season. Nice, dude. Damn, she almost one-shot him. That's crazy. So, if they do give Mersault his last ID, high show ID, I'm gonna go with this. Here are my ID predictions. Otis, Ryoshu, Mersault. A teaser Ryoshu ID before her. Yeah, like just like how because Honglu had, for instance, he got R-Corp before his one, right? So something to help tie into the next one. I think it's gonna be Otis or Ryoshu. I think Ryoshu's 100% given 100%. Otis, she got one ID this season, and that was the T-Corp. That's the big, yeah, the big thing is that he's already gotten multiple IDs this season. Ow. So that one's a bit, I'm a bit wishy-washy on. But I do think Otis Ryoshu, I think, will get one. But if they do, but it would be a bit weird if they don't give Mersault the last high show ID. You know what I mean? That's kind of like why I'm saying that. It would be a bit, if he was the only one without a high show ID at the end of the season, that's like, wow, okay, weird. Because you can get every other high show ID except for like Otis and Ryoshu, because they were, you can get them next season, right? But I think Otis, Ryoshu 100%, Mersault, okay, if I had to put probabilities, I think Otis 75% chance, Ryoshu 100%, Mersault on 50-50 on. Right? What are the content? What contents would the IDs have? I got no clue. Could be a syndicate ID for Ryoshu. It could be Dragon Heathcliff, Dragon Mersault. It could be I don't know, a new 7 Otis, bro. I have no clue. Most likely be Burn, yes. My theory... Okay, so I've said this before, but I'll say it again. What I think they might do for... Oh, you know what I'll do? Hold on. Like this. What I think they might do for Burn is this. the Arc Knights event had the tidal buff, or whatever they're called. I already forgot what the buff was called, but it had the wave mechanic, right? I'll just quickly look at it again, because I know people will be like, "Oh my god, you don't remember." Don't remember, okay? I'm sorry. Let me look at it real quick. They're called no, it's the Never See brand, okay? So they had the Never See brand, right? And the thing about the Never See brand is Never See brand kind of is like a wave-based effect that increases as the fight goes on. And then the more stacks of the Never See brand you get, the bigger the buffs enemies get, and then the bigger the, debuffs you get. So what I'm thinking is this: a type of Never See brand that is burn-oriented, and it kind of acts like Blood Feast, except as the stage progresses, the burn of the area increases, and that's like the Never See brand. So you can call it like, I don't know, just for the arguments, we could call it like Ultimate Burn. And the Ultimate Burn has like 4 stages, where it's like mild, or level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then each stage of it is accessed by how much burn is inflicted at the end of the turn, right? So it's like, if you inflict 100 burn at the end of the turn, or if you inflict 100 burn total, it will go up to level 1. If you inflict 250 burn at the end, like total, it goes up to stage 3. Stage 2. If you go up to 500 burn, it goes up to stage 3. If you go 1,000 burn, just for the argument's sake, it goes up to stage 4. Now, with this effect, this ultimate burn, can be consumed by enemies and IDs. So if you had level 3 ultimate burn, you could have, let's say, the seasonal end of Ryoshu's ID could access this ultimate burn, or maybe she even helps, like, accentuate it. So it's like, she gains, like, 80% damage buff. She gets, like, 20% extra damage, depending on how much, like, the tier of ultimate burn. So, if it's at level 3, she gets, like, 60% damage. If she's at a 4, she gets 100%, or 80%. Maybe the amount of, like, she'll do, like, burn procs. So she'll do, like, trigger burn times the level of ultimate burn, and then consume 100 burn, right? So it's like, boom, boom, boom. After from 99, I don't know anything about 99, so unfortunately I don't have any idea. We'll take this, and this. And this. And this. As Afterglow and Halo works exactly like that? Well, if that's how that works, then yeah, we'll go with that. We'll take this. This is actually insanely good for Donkey. Donkey. I also would like another skill 3 replacement for Donkey. But yeah, that's how I feel like, that's what I feel like the next mechanic would be if they do a mechanic. And also it would give Burn another purpose, where it's like, because here's the thing, right? And here's the thing I've mentioned about Burn. They're taking Burn in a very specific angle. They're making Burn less of a bleed. And they're making Burn more of a, how do I explain it? Burn is more of like a multi-wave, multi-enemy attack weight move, right? A lot of the modern burn IDs want you to spread burn, and like will spread burn on multiple enemies, will spread count on multiple enemies, wants all the enemies to have burn, right? So bleed is like single target burn, and then burn, like, okay, bleed is like single target, and then burn is like if you're fighting like 5 enemies, right, and you spread the burn. That's why I feel like that mechanic, this ultimate mechanic, you know, you want more enemies to have burn because you get more procs of burn, therefore you get more chances to fuel the ultimate burn. Did they represent any high show besides Mal? Yeah, there's a lot of them it represents, yeah. It represents all of them, I believe. Exactly, like, and, you know, it kind of does fit that, like, aesthetic where it's like, you know, burn is everything. Look, getting the 2 gifts here. Oh, shit, I completely forgot. Oops. I got the one I wanted, I think. I think this is the most important one, so it's fine. I might have made an oopsie and I forgot. Oops. I got distracted! I always get distracted at the shop. Spend the burn resources? Yeah, you can like spend burn. They're both tier 2s? Oh, maybe I confused then. Okay, I confuse. Let's just do some fusion then. Let's do a little fusion then. Really? White Gossipium, bro? Really, Kim Ji-hoon? White Gossipium? Angled bones. You're trolling me, sir. Yeah, that's one of them. And then the other one... Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of... White Gossipium. I like White Gossipium, just not right now. Well, this is good for when I have bleed. I kind of want to keep it. Actually, I get rid of this. I don't need this. I literally can't even use Tangled Horn, so we'll just take this instead. Okay, beautiful. Alright, we got all of them now. Thank you for reminding me. We can't use Tangled Bones anymore, because Tangled Bones needs 5 units, so... That just burns everything regardless of who it is. Yeah, pretty much. Sets the stage ablaze, sets everyone ablaze. Bwamp. 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 That is horns. Sadly, there is no gift for her in this in MD. But they'll probably add it in the Buck Axe, to be honest with you. So that's the thing. Most likely will be added in a Buck Axe. Nice. Wow. Set your heart ablaze. Funny question, what was the most legendary Buckeye event in Limbus? So I don't know about Limbus history. Legendary Buckeye? I'm afraid I'm not sure what you mean. The most legendary? It's like the best one? I mean, Miracle in District 20 was the first Buckeye. And that was pretty funny. Funnily enough, by the way, Miracle in District 20 is the only Buckeye, I believe, that has had ego. Which is funny, because Kim Ji-hoon mentioned that, like, he was like, Buckeye, you know, we don't... You know, he's like, for Buck Axe, you know, we want to mainly give it, you know, we don't know if we'll give him all IDs and stuff, but, you know, mostly be ego. And only Miracle had ego. And nothing else had ego. Who's that Icarus guy? I don't know. Kill Bill? That would be nice. We're getting hit for cuteness? Agreed. Night Drifter? Night Drifter 100% will be spring cultivation Buck Axe. Surely. Kind of like how Cassetti came in on Warp Buck Axe, you know? So, here's the thing, right? Miracle in District 20 is the only Buckeye we've had that has ego. None of them else have had ego. Which is really funny. Crushbar Pass is not a Buckeye ego. Pretty sure that's just the seasonal ego. I'm pretty sure that's just seasonal. Like that's not part of the event. Yeah, it was a banner. But I don't believe it was part of the event. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is convenient because it was also Tremor. But yeah. Ooh, SP. Yeah, TKT was only T-Corp Otis, exactly. Christmas Nightmare was both of them. It was in the event. Crush Bound Pass was not in the event. Crush Bound Pass is part of the seasonal banner. Crush Bound Pass is in the event tab? No way Crush Bound Pass is in the event tab. It's a... Hold on. It's a seasonal, though. Why would it be in the event tab? Look at this. Crush Bound. Yeah. Oh, it is in the event tab. That's so weird. Why is it in the event tab? Okay, never mind. No. Okay, hold on. I'm willing to admit defeat. It does say event. How interesting. Okay. No, alright. My bad. TKT Bokak exclusive. Okay. Okay. I'll admit it. Okay, so we've had Buck. So we'd have one extra ego. Okay. No. I admit it. How did I spread this information? Look, I am willing to admit defeat, okay? I might have pride, but I'm willing to admit defeat. I'm willing to accept that I was incorrect. I find it that I not only have all the IDs, but I have them all leveled to seasonal standards. Well, it took a lot of time. You could even argue killing time. Also, Jesus, Don Quixote, she just did 900 damage. It's literally from the outskirts. I mean, yeah. But that's not the argument. So, we've had Crushbound Past and 2 Christmas Nightmares. And we've had Miracle, Blade Lineage, TKT, Warp Bokak. So out of the 4, 2 of them have had ego. Okay, that's a 50-50 split. The way branch with an adept? Nah, I think certain branches will be left to their own devices as single units. I think Dawn's one of those. Gonna get Christmas. Yes, Christmas is epic. Alright. 4-4. Ooh. I mean, dude, gift is like an insane gift, though. But we could go for the Chef Bootler, which I think we will go for this instead. Although, getting the sword sharpened with actually, you know what we should probably do, chat? We should probably just go and get Bridal. Is what I would say if I was a pussy. I'm looking Bridal, bro. Anti-Bridal. We don't need Bridal to beat Extreme, alright? Well, speaking of, hey guys, let's go fight Bridal. Oh my god, it's Bridal. Gearbox is free? Yeah, but I want the fusion, the Tremor fusion. And well, and that's why he made Heath into an adept, even though he's not a named character. I really did think that only named characters would be adepts. Also, this is like a perfect fight for Don Quixote, by the way. Hey, it's Bridal. Go, my donkey. Destroy your enemy. Not bad. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And he muscled his way in, true. Oh, we broke his body already, by the way. Damn, that was fast. Every fight is perfect for Dawn, true. Lust and pride, huh? Alright. You want lust and pride, bitch? I'll give you lust and pride. Bwam, bwam. Go, my Hosho pack. No Wrath Flower, this seems too easy. True. Please hit him a little bit. Yes, dude. Perfect. Bonk. 174 bonus slash damage is great. Is he dead? He's dead. Wah. Wah. I like the idea of calling Sign of Roses Bridal. It's kind of like calling Sans Undertale like Megalovania. Or it's like calling Samus Aran Metroid. And the only reason I'm thinking of that is because I saw a... what's it called? There's been a lot of heated discussion about Metroid Prime 4 and the Marvel... like the Marvel Zoomer writing of or Link Zelda, yeah. Sand Undertale. Gluppo Madness? Yeah, Gluppo called Madness. The Marvel writing humor in Prime 4. I don't know the character's name. I don't remember his name. But that's what it reminded me of. Zelda from the Legends of Zelda. True. Also, damn, I got bleed on me. We call the Dimension Shredder. I'll use my skill 3 and fully heal. Bleed, no need. Bonk. Again. What role is Donna? Is she a nuker? She's kind of like... How do I describe how I feel? How do I describe her? She's kind of like an initiator. You seen Yada today, so it's kind of like that. John come. Dante Limbus, man. Samus the girl's most shocking. True, that was heat. I miss playing old Metroids. In fact, I don't have to miss playing Metroids. I can just play whatever Metroid I want. But yeah. So she is like an initiator. She enabled. She's a can opener. That's a great way to explain it. She starts a fight, right? I bring her in the fight. The enemy might be doing some bullshit evade, or like a block or something, or like a catchable guard. She can like beat that. She applies Shadow Mark, which nerfs makes them take more damage. She reduces. Hold on. Wait, why is this still question marks? Bro, I earned you fair and square. Why the f are you still question mark, question mark, question mark? I know what you do. I don't know, why the hell is he question mark, question mark, question mark? I thought it would reveal after I got it. Let's see if I get it. No, we didn't get it. I got it today. Like a moth to a flame. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Fair right. There's 2 outcomes. I don't believe there's 2 outcomes. It do be gambling though. I guess I do agree on that one. Yeah, it is gambling after. Ooh, hold on. I see 2 enemies with defensive coins, but I have to hold her. I have to hold it in. Didn't get well to restart the run. Hide until the video. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Bonk. Earlier show with me, Hanson Clan Hong Lu. Yeah, we did that yesterday. It was very fun. We beat Extreme yesterday. I'm not sure if we can beat Extreme today with just a duo. Because with 2, maybe we could solo it theoretically, but we don't have Thread and Needle, so it might be a bit hard. I forgot about Bridal? Nah, I just didn't take Bridal. I like to show people that you don't have to go the same path all the time to beat extreme runs. I demonstrate this by never taking threaded needle and never going bridal. Not that I don't like going bridal, I like going bridal. But if I can prove that there's no... Where's Wei? What do you mean? She's right there. But I like doing these extreme runs without the standard routes and standard, like, things, because just to show that it is possible. Obviously, if you want an easier run, obviously, you just run threaded needle, go bridal all the time. And sometimes you need to, for necessity. I guess smoked on 14, probably. Ooh, hold on. Enemy defensive coin spotted. Bonk. Defensive coin spotted. Send the sheep. Send the sheep. Effective sheep immediately. Bonk. They've barred the gates. Deploy the battering ram. Heavy breathing intensifies. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. More hidden nodes, true. The Lord does not concern himself with the paralyzed. He doesn't want it anyway. Does she do something special with defensive coins? Yeah, she does more damage to defensive skills. So the current build that we're running today is purely targeting defensive skills, where if we have LCCB Roja, Liu Gregor, and Kurokomo Heathcliff, and all of them deal extra damage. So I'll show it off real quick, obviously. So Don Quixote, obviously in her passive, right? Her passive, she does 30% extra damage with defensive skills. Then we have LCCB Roja, who does 20% damage to defensive skills, so we're doing 50% extra damage. If she goes first in the round, she gets Kurokomo Heathcliff, which makes her deal an extra 10%. Alright, so that makes her deal 60%, but if she goes last, which is probably what we want, we get Liu Gregor, which is on the 4th coin, right? We get 30% extra damage, which is also good because Don Quixote also gets extra damage on her last coin with Burgeoning of the Horns. So she gets like an extra 60%. Which is why you'll see it when she's hitting the enemy, she'll do like 50, 150, and then the last coin will do like 500. It's like, where does she get that damage from? Because it's her last coin is the one that does the most damage. Re-Rupture team is destined to go LCB. I mean, we could go LCB today, yeah. It's not, there's no downside to it. I want more, refreshes, though. Another Lord Skilver, I mean, I'll take it. I really want, Donkey, though. Rumble is good. And she does bonus slash damage, yes. I would like a Donkey, please. Ooh. I should probably do a bit of upgrading. Every Tremor team is destined to go TKT. Every Charge team is destined to go W Corp. Do this. Do that. A coin? Was coin there? I didn't see it. If coin was there, I just didn't see it. Go there. More damage. Save me, Rigo token. Damn you, Rigo token. You didn't save me. You were supposed to save me. This is going to be Nelu. That's the thing on line 3. Never get the mana for the sinking? The mana is good for syncing, but typically people get it strictly for the fact that, well, you know. Also, technically, if I'm now, the only thing I need to read about this, it says when attacking a skill slot equipped with a defensive skill, the last coin deals 30% damage instead. Which is pretty much Burgeoning of the Horns, right? So, we should have her target the evade. And we'll deal with the consequences of that later. Nelu. Every team is just... I just like the idea of every team is just destined to go to every team. And she's depressed. So we're going to win the evade now, easily. So normally she does 15% extra damage with her final hit, but if you're targeting a defensive scoring like this, she's going to deal 30% on the last hit. So normal is going to do like 400. Yeah, as you can see, it did double the damage of the entire skill on the last coin. They're good ideas, but I have them already. I should have saved them until new 6. Yeah, highly recommend. Typically, always save your S6 identities. If you don't like pull and gamble on every banner like I do, typically you want to save them until what do you call it? Save them until like the end of the season or like the last banner. But it's not the biggest end of the world. You got time. It is a battering ram. Correct. Boop. Unfortunately, we did just stagger her, so I'm not sure if that counts, but... Boop. Big number. Throw just Rupture Burn? Yes. I gamble for fun. I also gamble for fun. Nellie's dead. Jesus Christ. Damn. Bye, Nelly. So, unlike the last run, speaking of unfocused counters, by the way, unlike the last run where we went to strictly unfocused encounters, yeah, here we need to go to single bosses, because I think single bosses is going to be how we play it. Ooh, that's really good. We need crit. We're pretty much going to be forced... Ooh, I don't want brutality. I almost took brutality. I see an ID, I gamble. It's the easiest team to beat 15? Probably... Charge... Rupture, Poise Rupture... I think I'd say are the two strongest. Tremor, maybe? Nah. I'd say Poise Rupture, Charge Rupture are the two. They give you the most amount of coin power. The glasses? I do see the glasses. Do we care about the glasses? I kind of care more about Nocturnal Sweeping, to be honest with you. We get Blunt gifts. We get High Show gifts, which we can't use because we don't have Death Right. But that's fine. We get more Rupture. What enemies affected by echoes of the mana? Here? Oh. Probably dying. Wait, jungle. Yeah. Do a run only choosing brutality? Oh, yeah. We call that the strongest series. We haven't done the strongest in a while. We call that the strongest series, where we take the worst trials, which is like brutality all the time. We've had runs where we've done like 10 coin power. And it hurts. Anyway, do I even get bonuses with this? I don't really get all the benefits, unfortunately. Of melee copyrighted strongs. Yeah, but we do get the blunt effects. Honestly, I kind of want it for the blunts as well. We get 10% damage for Don Quixote. Yeah, you know what, we're going to go on here. We get 10%, yeah, and Talisman. We get 10%. It's worth. We go right down the middle. Sinclair threw this one last time. Let's see if Don Quixote will throw this one. You did not. Hair Stride acquired. We're gonna find a good Poise Rupture or Charge Rupture team. W Corp for your Charge Rupture, if you want to do that. That's simple. Poise Rupture, you probably want the High Show. High Show would be the easiest because it's the current season. And Charge Rupture would be having to go through a few seasons. The middle? The middle. I did was the new MDE packs. I could go for we could do a new who haven't we fought as the strongest yet? That's not like extreme. Extreme strongest is really hard. Who have we not done much as the 10th on the 10th? I'm trying to think. Ooh, they have defensive coins. Target them. Strongest Sancho? I feel like we've done that. I feel like we've done strongest Blood Fiends. But I don't know. Anchor? I need like a floor. It needs to be like a floor 10 fight. Gnomes? We've definitely. I don't know. Strongest fairies? We've done fairies already. Dong Rang, Dong back? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Can I even get Dong? I was gonna say, can I even get Dong back on the final floor? Kind of, yeah. Poise Rupture is Lord Lu, Zishmael, C. Roger, C. Gregor, Sink Salt. That's your 5 right there. Full 4-5, so full 10? Okay. We could do strongest farm watch. You can also get her on extreme, yeah. Strongest railway. I think we've done strongest line 5. We have done strongest line 5, and that shit was a nightmare. Strongest Rose on and get revenge. There you go. Send the Don Cody. Bang. Punch, punch, punch. Strongest one, strongest KQE. Can we get KQE full 5? Well, full 10? We've done strongest Cassette already. We've done strongest Hohenheim. We've done strongest Way. Just slept. The Eeper. I wish I could oversleep. We're just chilling. Doing a little bit how be how do. Huh? Way? Yes, Way. Only Bridal appeared. Kim, we've done strongest Kim. Follow the operation. Win. I lose. How about Encounter? Who do I think is getting a new ID next? I'm calling Ishmael. I think Otis, Ryoshu, Mersault. If not, but in order, Otis is like a 75%, Ryoshu 100%, Mersault 50%. At least we get to hear this heat ass track. Double Rupture gift? Never mind. Yeah, we got 5%. That's you know what? We haven't had a 5% in a while. That's, you know what? It's fine. We haven't had one in a while. It was destined. Punch, punch, punch. Bam, 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 bam. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Are they giving it another high show? Plus 5 cents till it isn't true. God, I just can't think with this fucking heat-ass track playing. Heath is very strong. And Don Quixote is very nice. Very, very, very good too. Honestly, they're both great. They're both great. I have no issue with these two. They're fun. Yeah, freaking Nocturnal sweeping into Canto 8 was like a musical banger. Die. Another one. Boop. Bang. Give me that attack power up. Thank you. Lonesome stand. It's the best way to get mirror projection awards to grind up to 15 with the challenges. Yeah, so that if you want to clear all the achievements, well, if you want to get to 100, yes. Easiest way is once per week doing one level 50 adversity, level 15, 50 adversity run, and you will get 10 levels per week. What am I starting high show for the me? Okay. Starting high show lineup. Let me have a think. I think you put all the adepts in one run. I think that's like the strat. So I think you put all the adepts together. I think you go Lord Lu, and not in this order, right? Order can be whatever preference you want. Lord Lu, you go Malfaust, you go Wei Sang, okay? You go Adept Heath. Then I'm thinking you go Don Quixote, and then you can go. Let's think. Mao Otis, and then the last one could be a C, if you want. It could be C Roger or C Heathcliff or C Gregor. If you don't want to see, you can put in. Who am I missing? Ryoshu. You do it without taking the specificity? Yeah, but you don't get as much point. You don't get any. You get very barely enough points. Doesn't Heath kill the count? Kill the count in my high show team. Yeah, right. Zichun, of course. Zichun goes in the backup. Zichun is backup because what you want to do is you sub out Otis or sub out Ryoshu after, right? After you activate your ability and when Wei Sang has his condition already. I'm going to grab pre-order. Ooh, we unfortunately did not get this. Buy this though, because it's a high show thing. I would like more skill freeze though. Nothing. If you're doing Mirror Dungeon, that's a different story. I was speaking strictly about just like dungeon. So am I missing the other Rupture Gift? Do I care about the other Rupture Gift? Yeah, no, I still care about the other Rupture Gift. I mean, this is better. Rock. Boom, boom. I actually will grab this rock though. Reason, I can use it. I think the Rupture is a tier 3. I need Rupture tier 3s anyway, so I don't mind fusing tier 3s. We'll go 1 and... Well, there's the glyphs. That's already perfect. We can't activate them, unfortunately. But I still want the blunt gift. I don't think I can get it though. Unless I get really lucky on this refresh. Ooh. Well, there's the tier 3. Can I just sell it? Hi there. The shoes? Which one's the shoes? Oops. Or Rupture. I don't think... no, I have Hair Strider. Hair Strider's right here. IDs from the previous season are obtainable through pulling or how they log. Yeah, you can pull every ID in the game. You cannot dispense every ID in the game. Same with Ego. So you can... You cannot dispense from the previous season or events of the previous season, but you can pull. So if you pull, you get lucky, like on target banners. Target banners, you can pull everything from that character. Also, what am I doing? I was doing a standard duty battery. Get rid of this. Yeah, except Walpurgis, obviously. Well, Walpurgis is it. And even then, that is going to be, that's probably going to change when we get the multiple Walpurgises. Let's go. Sadly, no skill 3 donkey. I would like some more donkey skill 3s, but... Itty what itty. We'll get him later. The daily warp ID, yep. Once we start getting Walpurgises every 2 months, you're not gonna have to stress much on pulling every Walpurgis ID. So this might be a bit scary because the reason that we could do this so easily last time was because the U branch kind of just one-shot all of them. But here we don't have a lot of AoE. Alright. Okay, good start so far. Trash disposal! You failed. Rolling? It's fine so far. How long are the gaps going to be between Walpurgis? So, the current gap of Walpurgis is about every 3 to 4 months. But it's really inconsistent. It's more like every 3 to 4 months, but sometimes it's 6 months, and sometimes it's, 7 months. So, what's going to happen is starting next season, well, starting from this Walpurgis, we're most likely going to be getting, every 2 months there's going to be a Walpurgis, and then every 4 months it's going to be a content Walpurgis. So we're going to get every 2 months we're going to get a filler banner, and then every 4 months we're going to get a story Walpurgis. Are season pass egos in the pool? No. You can only get season pass egos, I believe, through extraction. Except for Arknights. Split the dispensers, that would be funny. Bunk. Yeah. So, the high monthly Walpurgis. We are doing a lot of bunking right now. I was about to cry, I just haven't had it yet. It's just simply not B. It is not meant to be. Answer me, Hasho. Boom. Does ego correlate with the abner level? What do you mean? Not necessarily, no. Do you think we'll get Red Mist content next season? No. Thank you. Thank you. How about that? Do I think it's possible to save every 2 months for purpose? Do you pull on every banner? If the answer is no, yes. If the answer is yes, probably no. But we'll make it work. If you whale, probably be fine, depending how lucky you are. For me, it's more content, but my wallet's not going to be happy about it. If you only pull on Walpurgis banners, yeah, easy. The average player most likely doesn't pull on banners. They only shard everything, right? Think we'll ever get a burn bleed? That could be like a syndicate, you know? Ignore the 261. Yeah, ignore my 261 pulls that it took me before Walpurgis, right? If that doesn't happen, it's doable. If that happens, it's not doable. I'm probably cooked, to be honest with you. Oh. The lone sweeper. God, look how beautiful this background looks, by the way. It's such a nice background. Always got to appreciate it. Also, that is true, yeah, and Claire's burn bleed. Kind of forgot about. I always forget that he's what's the word? I always forget that he's a bleed ego, a bleed ID. I know he's burn. So next one, focus the story. Yes. The aesthetic of Chinese backstreets. Bow, 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 bow. Cheap dimes, past so she gets auto treats. Or her combat success. Yeah, she does like, run away! I must run away. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Can't believe I was able to correctly predict it. Not only did I predict it to the fucking T. I'm just Limbus man, can I say? I didn't know that there would be, sinking Tremor and Tremor bleed, though. I don't remember if I gave them a status to... I think I said that Alan would be Tremor. I 100% said that Alan would be Tremor. I know that. I just didn't know he would be bleed Tremor. And I don't... And I think Hanafuda, I said she would be Poise, but she wasn't Poise. Outed as the John Limbus man of 2025. Correct. Have I been in the Mirror Dungeon 15 with only Season 1s? Well, I beat it solo G-Corp. Does that count? I've done a solo G-Corp and we fucking smashed floor 15. We fucking dominated floor 15. We have poison. Actually, Centipede, 100-foot death maggot is a poison ego. Any bridges for the next Walpurgis? I got no fucking clue, to be honest with you. Now that we're actually going back to real Walpurgises, or we're gonna have a real Walpurgis, like a non-filler Walpurgis, I got no fucking clue what it could be. It's gonna be Lob Corp, it's gonna be Chesed related. Could be Wizard of Oz. Could be Goku. I don't know. It could be fucking. I don't know, man. Could be something. We. Oh, hey, look. Regular checkup. Goku? Isn't it Gabra next? Not for LobCorp, nah. LobCorp is. It could be Gabra? I thought they do alternating. Gebra on the Ryoshi Canto. Well, I thought it was going to be Gebra, but people told me they alternate. Like, didn't they skip Netsack? Didn't we skip Netsack floor? Which floor did we skip, guys? For Wapogus? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember. Is there any reason that we need to go to High Show here? Not really. We'll go to Shrek Up. I think I've acknowledged Bong Bong. I think he had a lot of chances to acknowledge Bong Bong. I don't think he has taken the... Yeah, we had Tifrif, I know that. I think he's had a lot of chances to acknowledge Bong Bong. But he has not chosen to. Sure. As it doesn't have any Zabnos. Yeah. Onward. Maybe he's holding back. Maybe. If he, like, he could have... There's a few instances where he could... Oh, dude, wait. Is this like the perfect Don Quixote fight? Now this is epic. We were not in Netsack department, yes. Thing is, we're gonna have Chesed, we're gonna have Chesed, announcer. Right? So it's like... Also, damn, he died. So we're gonna have Chesed announcer. It could play Gebra. I mean, I would like to have Gebra floor. Okay, here's the thing. If it's Gebra floor, I'm way more comfortable in my predictions than Chesed floor. If it's Gebra floor, 100%, I'm dying for, I'm eyeing for, like, a little red ego with, a little red ID with a big bad wolf ego. Or we could go for a bad wolf ID and bad wolf Red Riding Hood ego, like ID. Or we could go double ego. If it's not Gebra floor, I got no fucking clue. It could, yeah, it might be a joint operation. I think that would probably be the best of both worlds. We could get one ego on their, like, one of the floors, and then one ego of the other floor. If they make them all mobile? I'm not sure if they're gonna do all mobile from now on. They, I don't know. What are we talking about? Hello. We're talking about Walpurgis. Potential Walpurgis. Next Walpurgis, whether it's gonna be Gebra related or Chesed related. Because we got Gebra announcer in this one. But it should still be Chesed. It should still be Gebra floor, but they might mix Gebra floor and Chesed floor together. No clue. Once you start hitting the floors, it's like, it's just a bunch of wows. So, a bit hard. Cheseds would be like the Wizard of Oz, unless, you know what, like, I would like, okay, I personally would like some abnormalities that are a little bit, like, hidden. Like, you know what I mean? Why did we get a Geb announcer and a Ruiner Warp? Pretty sure we always get Lob announcers, no matter what. Typically, we usually get lob announcers. But actually, I've got no idea. They wanted to just do Gebra. Gebra floor chest announcer? Maybe. Like, what I mean hidden? Okay, I meant, like, abnormalities that are not as popular, but are still really, like, big. For example, Little Prince. I would like a Little Prince ego or a Little Prince... I doubt that would be an ID. We have Porcubus as well, which Kim Ji-hoon has personally mentioned Porcubus. And because Kim Ji-hoon has mentioned Porcubus, be on the lookout for the Porcubus Yi-sang WoW ego that they're gonna drop, right? It's either gonna be Yi-song or it's gonna be Honglu. I'm gonna get Yi-song. Look at that Goku ego. Potential. ALF will come from more Pogus or Battle Pass? Well, 100% Battle Pass first, I think. Battle Pass, because that's how they're gonna, like, that's how they'll, hype the new Battle Pass. It'll be like, whoa, new Aleph ego. But I don't think we'll get Aleph until end of Inferno. Either, like, the last season of Inferno or after. Did the frauds get Aleph before us? That would be interesting. Would they port over? Yeah, they would 100% port it over. Faster shooting the first turn. Actually, insane. That would be cool. We won't know how Alephs work until they actually start releasing them. And even then, we didn't really know how WoWs work until a few WoWs after. Because the way Garden of Thorns works is not the way that the other WoW work. Bonk. Bonk. SJ! Yeah, there's still a lot of Aleph egos, like returning ones that are gifts in here. Do I think an Aleph will be gimmicky or DPS? I think gimmicks are what people are expecting, but I feel like they won't be. If they are, I will be pleasantly surprised. Do I think Riosh could be your Aleph? No. I don't think they're going to drop any Alephs until Inferno is finished. I don't think we're going to see a single Aleph until after Inferno. That's my hardcore prediction. If I'm wrong, then we get Alephs. So it's a win-win. Maybe, but I don't think they'll do that. Thing is, Alephs... The thing about ego is that... there's either two ways they can do this, right? They're either going to make it cost like 80 SP to use an ego, like an Aleph. And they're going to have like a gimmick to it. Drop late in the game. Well, the game is going to be longer than Inferno. That's the thing, right? Inferno is the first of 3 parts, remember. Dante's Inferno has 3. Inferno. Purgatorio. And then... the last one. What's the last one? Inferno, Purgatorio, Heaven. I don't know. Whatever it's called. So there's 3 parts. Paradiso, thank you. Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso, right? So, if Purgatorio is the same length as Inferno, chat, that's another 5 years. Right? So think about this. If Limbus takes 5 years to get to Purgatorio, And they drop Aleph in Purgatorio. That's still another 5 years, right? So, assuming it's just like a 1-to-1 conversion, you know what I mean? Weird. Sorry, give me a second. My phone's buzzing. I gotta go have a look at this real quick. Pardon me, lads. Gotta have a little look. And my phone is buzzing. It's pissing me off. Where is this? The hell is this, man? Weird. Alright, no big deal. Sorry about that. Was a bit distracted. We're back on track. Alright. What floor am I on? Is this a relevant floor? Is this hold on. Texting me? Now just getting emails. Okay, we're on Hohenheim. Hohenheim. This is an indie game? Yeah, this is an indie game. This is indie game. Once you start getting above, I'd say 100 people, I think that's probably where you're AA. Downburst. I do like that. Sure. I want to do baby fusions because I want. Ooh. Greedy. I'm greedy. I greeted. All right, let's get these ruptures now. Twig. Then I'm thinking we get Thrill. I think we get Thrill right about now. I think it's about time we get Thrill. Thrill and Rupture Rock. There's the Rupture Rock. Let's grab Thrill now. We don't need Embers, but let's grab that other. Right here. I guess I'll get rid of. What are you? That's a 99. That's it. Oh, I'll get rid of Fast then. I don't know. Mine need Fast. All right. Well. Now, this other rupture item, I think I need one more. I think it's also a tier 3, right? What do I want to get rid of? What could I get rid of? Not a lot, to be honest with you. Go get rid of the rock. I don't need the rock anymore. Although I do need Luna Memui, but I could always get rid of it. Get rid of Faust. I've destroyed Faust. She's gone. I sent her away. Do, 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 do. And you know what I can do? Just make. Really, game? Really, bro? Okay. Alright, Kim Ji-hoon. You got your little trolling session out of the way. I get it. You did a little trolling to me. Fair enough. Thank you for the trolling. Let's get out of here. No donkey skill 3s though, and I'm getting a bit worried about no donkey skill 3s. I think we're gonna have to do that next floor. They kiss each other goodnight. I'm just looking kind of red, yeah. Alright. Time to destroy Hohenheim. By the way, literally all counters. Oh. That was weird. Whoa. Okay, game lagged a little bit there, guys. You all see that? That was a bit funny. Alright, let's do this. I think we train with Dante forever. I think no. I think there will be a story boss that is just an ID. Yeah, definitely. Too many buffs, I guess. Yeah. But it's gonna jump his defensive coins. We actually have to be very careful with Lord of Honglu. He actually disables defensive die. So for Lord of Honglu, it's probably better if we just do this. Bonk, bonk. Hiya! Owie. Again. Hiya! How are they? They're good. Very fun. Big fan. Damn, I edged the stagger. I think I was like 1 HP off the stagger. Doesn't really matter. Because you staggered. Who's better out of the two? Probably Heathcliff, because he's the adder. Heathcliff's the main banner. If you had to put them up against each other, probably Heathcliff. Heathcliff is just insane. Man is insane. Damn, bro. I really want Shard of the Apocalypse. Unfortunately, it's Brutality 3. Hell no. I think Brutality 3, bro. What the hell, bro? Hell no, bro. This man said Brutality 3. Hell no. Could do gnomes, but I don't have a lot of money. Wait, but if I get a gift wrap, hold on. I don't have a lot of money though. Let's just do it. Oh, don't get me wrong, Don Quixote is very good too. Don Quixote is good, but definitely Heathcliff. If you had to compare them together, Heathcliff is just on a whole freaking, he's insane. Maybe next floor. Alright, we got the box, which means we can guarantee get a gift. The Association. Oh, Pequod Ishmael. Nojabi! Nojabi! Well, let's see what we got here. At the bell. I would like to see... Well, if we get RNG dog, I'll be happy. What ID do I despise with my soul? I don't really like... Blade Lineage Otis. I think Blade Lineage Otis might be the only ID in the game I genuinely have no defense with. Also, these are good, but I really want... I really, really want the dog. I want the dog. He's so cool. Please give me the dog. I'm gonna greed for the dog or Don Quixote. Alright, chat, we're doing oh. Well, I mean, I can't greed for this. I'll take this. Don't mind if I do. But we're going back to greeting. Don't want glimpse. Dude, what is it with... Dude, give me a Don Quixote, one, man. Come on. What is this, bro? Give me Don. Oh my god, bro. I think I've gone through every sinner but Don Quixote. I'm greeting. Well, at least I see Rusty Coin. Well, no dog. But I do see Rusty Coin, so I guess it's something. Seriously though, no Don Quixote? We're still missing like 2 skill 3s with her, by the way. But what did he? What did he? She did the finishing blow, true. That is true. Bael Otis did do that. She did one-shot the strongest Kim. So. I guess she has that under her record. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby. Boom. That's what I like to see. Give me that attack power, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, on the last hit, too. So that's going to give me attack power up next turn. You love to see it. Owie. Wow, gnomes. Do 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 do. All right, go my donkey. Nice. It's me, Hunter. Interesting. Liu holds the target skill in the combo. They really do be jumping people. Yeah, pretty much. I like it because he, like, yeah, people have said it before, but like he adapts to the style of the high show. Whatever the high show. So for Don Quixote, I like it because he's kind of like acting as like a wall to hold them so that she can bash them. So they don't, like, you know, they don't fling off in one direction. Let's see, so she like bounces, she'll like bounce over him and then they like collide at each other so they don't like smack away. See, he's holding him down. he had his glaive out, and he was like he impales them with it, and then he sticks them so that they can't move, and then he like bashes them into the glaive, and then they just do a spin after. Oh yeah, with U-brains they just go fucking. This game does insanely well with the animations. Who's the best girl in Guide Limbus? Great question. Yeah, he adjusts. It's really cool. We're just seeing him getting stronger, pretty much. Also, that reminds me, I never actually looked at his updated high show contamination bolus. I thought they said they were going to update this. Or is that the next patch they're updating it? Weird. Onward! To be a leader of a wing? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Debuff Thumbsole. New frames and poses with a new high show? Yeah, he does. He gets new animations. Lord Honglu is like the biggest investment character. Well, what Ryoshi season will even be? Great question. Some sort of syndicate related ID maybe? I'm not sure. One of the 10 blades? That's a good one. Yeah. Could be a 10 blade. Yeah, no other mouths allowed. No Discord. Do we know where Faust comes from? No clue. Although she is German. So take that with, I guess, some assumption. Because the city geographically is kind of representative of the real world, kind of. We're like in directions, right? So east is Asia, north is like, you know, kind of like a, not Slavic, I'd say, but like, you know, Nordish Slavic, kind of that. South is like English, like UK, American, and then west is like Europe. Well, yeah, west is more Europe, and then south is more like you know, I guess South, like America, South America kind of deal. Canada, you know, all of that. The West, I should say. If you want to, obviously, translate it into Korean, because everyone's Korean. So really, it's more like everything is Korean, and then everything else is a representation of that. But I'm just using that as like a translational reference, you know what I'm saying? Mediterranean, yeah. Why isn't the West West? Well, because the West is Europe. The West is European. Boop. Punch Santa to death. Yippee. Give me some money. Grab this. And Gluppo Eye! We need to... Oh my god, special contract. Thank fuck. We really need to, get more donkey skills and also upgrade now. I don't think we've done a lot of upgrading. Let's go with... I wouldn't mind a line 3. Oh. Oh, there you go. Say the name, it shall appear. Although I really don't want to RNG the gift if I can help it. Well, I said I was going to do refreshing. Ah, whatever. Let's just do it. I'm not a weenie out junior. Let's do it. Icky. I will fight Icky, sure. I'll fight Icky because it gives me a free ego gift. And I want free gifts. Because I need money. Baby! The small man. Just stack this. Boom. I would MM solo. Probably get by with a really good music career. I could have splashed around with him, true. Or I could kill him. I like murder, so. Yeah. Fish, man. It's fish, man. He doesn't get the dragon branch. If he gets the dragon branch, that would be really funny. Still going strong? Yeah, I'm doing alright right now, actually. I'm doing alright. Doing well. Doing good. Focusing, locked in a little bit. You know. 11 behind show. It's looking like it. If before Heathcliff and Donkey, I would have said no. But after them, pretty much. I feel like it's pretty like expected. Alright, you fish. It is time to die. Goodbye, fish. Bye-bye. Blood sack. Also, we get money. Also, fuck this thing. Go, my Don Quixote. Win the check. Okay. I need Don... Dude, this Ishmael has been here. Okay, I love Ishmael. But please. I need Don Quixote. Dude, I need... Okay, I'll take Phantom Pain, but I need Don Quixote. It's the only thing I'm accepting. Okay, maybe the Book of Vengeance too. I'll take that. I'll take that. But like, also Don Quixote. Maybe Finfigality as well, but I'll think about that. Bro, enough with the lords, bro. I need the... Where's my donkey, bro? Oh my god, please! Kyushu, I need this, bro. Attempts a reward. I need to buy it. Oh my god, bro. I can't get this ID as a shop refresh. Hello? Kyushu, bro. You're actually trolling me, man. There it... Oh my god, finally on the last refresh I got it. Holy shit, dude. Kim Ji-hoon's actually trolling me high key. He needs that's he's the animal. There, I got one fucking thing. Let's fuse embers. We'll try to fuse embers. I will try to fuse them. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but we'll see. I'm not sure we'll be able to because I have nothing to fuse it with. Oh, there we go. I just gave myself something to fuse it with. Let me see if I hit what the young ones call a 50-50. Yes, I did hit a 50-50. Oh, well, there we go. More like a 30-30, 33-33, but, yeah. I'll take that. Now, I've got a little bit of money left over. Oh, I got a little treat. Let's get some, piece. No Rego token, unfortunately. Alright. Spend the money. No. Alright. Onward. Roshanati. Thank you, Carmilla. Carmilla's goaded. We don't have to stress about this. We just go in. Ow. Give me that attack power up. Nice. W attack power up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's an I don't know if they're called elders, but there is like the leader of the high show pack. And they're the ones who control the recipe of the bolus. Yeah. The high show she ran. Doggy, no! Oh no, she's staggered. Whatever will I do? JK unstaggers. Lamau XD. Oop. Go my donkey heal. There we go, full health. Oop. Oop. Wait, Heathcliff? We did Heathcliff yesterday. Mm-hmm. I'll get myself some water. I'm fucking thirsty as fuck. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna set these skills off, and I'm gonna quickly BRB to get some water, alright? Because I'm thirsty as fuck. I'm gonna get up real quick, refill my water. I'm gonna let play, I'll be like 2 minutes, okay? I'm gonna be 2 minutes. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, lads. Let me just do let me do a little cheeky little win rate for you guys, just so you don't get bored. All right. Hello. I got my fresh hydration ready. I'm nice and thirsty. Ah. Feels sinking. Feels good. What is sinking? I need 45 sanity. Yeah. I'm against mermaids, so I need that minus 45. I think it's the last wave. Last 2 waves. Oh yay! Also, I'm still missing crushed memory. So I do need crushed memory. I can't believe I've gone this long without crushed memory. I tend to do this sometimes, where I just go so long without things. Am I doing this one more than Coglyph yesterday? Nah. I mean, I am enjoying this run. I am enjoying this run. But the Heathcliff, the run yesterday was so fun. The run yesterday was so fun because it's like Heathcliff and Sinclair were just going, har, 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 and they just kept going and going and going. This one is fun, but I like the attack. I love volley attacks. Alright, this is the last wave. Also, I want more donkey skill 3s. I've gotten very unlucky with my skill 3s. What if I combine them? True. So now, we're definitely going. Now that we're getting more skill 3s, was very good. We're gonna start doing massive. Like, we need crushed memory because we're gonna be doing insane numbers. We'll be doing like at least 1.2k, I think. Nice. Line 3 complete. Wow, yay, line 3, yay, woo. 50-50? Tier 4. That's very good. Grab this, and we'll grab this. We now have the Contempt, which also makes us do more damage. Oh my god, I would have gotten it here. I'll grab another tier 4. Yoink. Floor 9, this is where we're going to be big bucks. Okay, this is the big buck floor. Can we get like a... I see Glupper. I'm thinking of a long battle, preferably, so we can start speeding up the fights a little bit. Line 1. Perfect. Perfect. Hardest line? Probably 5. Probably 5. Probably 5.
아는 것을 모른 채 할 수는 없으니.
5 strictly because section 3 is the hardest, but like but section 1 and 2 are moderate levels compared to line 4. You can get the Rush Poise gift, true. Alright, now that oh my god, another donkey skill 3. Yes, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, grab this. Now we're just gonna grab whatever we want. That we care about at least. Alright, let's do some. First of all, we need this blunt gift. Rushed memory acquired. Now we don't need this sync gift, this pierce gift, because we don't have evade, so we're gonna get rid of this. Sorry, we're gonna get rid of the slash. Unless we want to fuse lunar memory. Which would probably do. So we should probably work toward that. We have a Halo? True. Halo is random though, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Sundered memory. Holy shit. Okay. W. Can I fuse now? Do I need rocks now? I do need a rock, but I can just fuse a tremor rock and do that. Do that right now, actually. Fuck it. Lunar memory time. Luna me mo we. Luna memory. Think I get more sinners? Nah. Luna memory. Yay. Now we want to fuse that crushed memory again if we can, because that's really nice. But if we can't, it's no big deal, but I would like to. One more. Just one more. I don't need Glimpse of Flame. What am I doing? Oh, you know what I can do? Oh, I should have used Glimpse of Flame. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let's do this. There you go. There's the crushed memory. Perfect. My donkey is fucking yoked. Let's just tell you that. Do a couple keyword refreshes here. These are good. Let's see if we get any of that false halo. I'm not sure we'll get it, but we're gonna try. Oh my god, double bleed stuff here? Wait, but like a free red stain? I mean, like, I ain't gonna complain about a free red stain. Although I do need to up-tie these. I do, yeah, I do that. Thank you, Rego token. Thank you, Rego token. Holy shit. W. Oh my god, dude. Literally a triple quadruple Rego token. How many 20%? I'm hitting all the 20s, dude. I just hit 4 20s in a row. Damn, make it 5. Oh, no 5. Alright, well, I was close. I was reaching. But you know what? Worth. We about to make it 6. Oh my god, they did make it 6. Holy shit. Another one. One more. Ah, it's fine. $420. $420 Epic Gamer style, baby. That's how you like to see. I would like that red stain, but I'm not that stressed about the red stain. So, I mean, it's nice, but I don't really have a lot of bleed in this. Minus 30 offensive is nice to have. This is actually really nice. I kind of want them both. But I don't think I can really get rid of anything. Besides maybe some safety stuff. For a chance. Yeah, I don't think I have the tremor. I don't have the synthesis thing yet. I probably should work toward that. Next shop, I'll work toward it. Minus 10 or 30? Well, that's the unupgraded version. Just turn into each other, pretty much. I'm deliberating, but there's nothing really I want to get rid of, so we'll keep it. All right, let's just leave. Yield more reward? Well, technically it does. You do get more starlight and you get more achievement progress. The only thing you don't get more of is shards and lunacy and battle pass XP. Oh, that's true, yeah. Galoppo! Die. Alright, let's see how strong my Don Quixote skill 3 is now with Crush Memory. Boop. Oh yeah, it's a +6. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, Frog. Goodbye, Frog. I love this Frog. I love this Frog too. That is why I'm beating him to death. Wah. Wah. Giving him a concussion. Poor Frog. Bonk. 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 This Frog is making me corrode. Holy shit. And he almost got my ass too. Wah. Down, boy. Iggy. Oh, that's one turn. Yeah, if we targeted the same body part, it actually would have been it. Yeah, no, his eye is gone. Yep. Taken away. Yes, another skill 3. Excellent. See, now we are hitting Heathcliff numbers yesterday with Don Quixote. And we're not even at full power yet. Learn some stay. Okay. Not bad. My form is so empty right now. That is why I'm going to hit him with 3. That's why I'm just going to full send it with this, honestly. I might just full send it with this, fuck it. And this is going even further beyond. What's the highest damage I've ever done in MD? 20k, I think? I believe it was 20,000. And it was when we were doing, we were trying to get the 15k achievement. Actually, was it 20k or was it higher? I think we got high. How much did W Corp Heathcliff do that one time? I'm trying to remember. I got 20k. I used, corroded in the name of love and justice. I'm trying to remember how much W Corp did. I think W Corp did like 12k on his own at one point. He was putting numbers. But yeah, how I got 20k was from in the name of love and justice. Unbelieving Glory is definitely a way to do it as well. Lord's God. I don't know how she lost that, but. Blech. Oh no, all this karma and negative energy, it's gonna kill me. That was a special. Not the 20k one. With Heathcliff, maybe. But not with Don Quixote. With Cockcliff? Hell yeah. Alright. No false halo, sadly, but we might get it. From the End of Reward. Nope, we did not get it from the End Reward. Ooh. Well, we have no reason to do TKT, because we have the badge. We don't get anything else. I guess it's just trying to hunt for that, I mean, TKT is still good. Ooh. We don't have clear mirror calm water yet? Oh my, I completely forgot about that. We should get clear mirror calm water. Holy, this whole time. I always forget about it. The Eurodivvy will be free. Bing.
아는 것을 모른 채 할 수는 없으니.
And straight ahead.
내 명을 들은 시비수.
Bring the tremor team to the highest damage function. We will ensure all tremor will be goaded, as Kim Ji-hoon decrees. Wow, hearing this music is reminding me of doing a time-killing time heist. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Reminds me I have to do some shit tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta work on stuff tomorrow as well. Oh, nothing! And Don can reach 3k. This Don? Yeah, easy. 3k. 100%. Like in Mirror Dungeon? In Mirror Dungeon, easy. In normal gameplay? Maybe, probably not. Why does it ignore Lord Lu? Because the way that the win rate works is it just goes off coins. So it's saying like, why pick the 1 coin when the 4 coin there? But it doesn't realize that when you use Lord Honglu, you're using 5 skills. That's why it ignores it. Sometimes it doesn't though. It's interesting. Does she have a sinking ego for this ID? No. That's the only downside of this high show unit. I think she's the only high show that doesn't have a ego gift. Yeah, no, hold on. Mals have sweepers. No, Sea Branch don't have one either. Sea Branch don't have an ego. So Sea Branch and Dawn do not have any ego. But there's probably a really high chance for the Spring Cultivation Bokgak to add some more, Oh wait, hold on, is that a defensive skill? Targeting the defensive skill. Yeah. She has 2 sinking IDs, yes. She has Queen of Hatred, and she has this. But she actually has Queen of Hatred egos. Hiya! Hiya! Blue Zack Dawn upscale? Actually true. You're the last one. Complete the mission. Hiya! Again. Counts the Poison Rupture unit and MD because of 3-2? No. Only the initial skills, skills 1, 2, and 3, are counted for the ID. Passives don't count, ascended skills don't count, and counter and then defensive skills don't count. I would ad-lib an actual team for Chicken Clip. Would you cater toward the burn or send high show? Burn. Most likely burn. You can do high show. High show would be like Honglu, all the Maos. Honglu, all the adepts. Mao Otis, Ryoshu, and then Dawn, and then or 1 high show. 1 extra Mao, 1 donkey of your choice, or 1 Sea Branch of your choice. Burn, you could put him on just any burn team. Do I have an RR5 run? Like a beating Railway 5? I have it, yeah, I have.
푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Ooh, Honglu got staggered. Interesting. What the hell happened there? Sudden urge of happiness. Wow! And Corporeoshu. I actually have no idea about that. I know she has the skill in her kit. That's actually a great... we have to check that. I never thought about that. She might count, but like, it doesn't do anything for her because she can't activate the skill. We'll have to test. That's a theory right there, a game theory. Hey, Search poison. Yeah, the keyword search is a little buggy. There are a few bugs with the keyword search. Funny bugs, but bugs nonetheless. Alright. Oh, there's the red stained. And there's the bleed ego. Wow, that was easy. Right, I want to search Tremor. There it is. Perfect. Okay. We confuse the mirror. The mirror. Where is this? A tier 2. Or is it a tier 3? No, it's a tier 2. Did I not buy it? I did. I'm blind. There it is. Blends in with the bloody background. There you go. Now we get extra stagger bars. Now we can go on a mass upgrade spree. So I saw by keyword. Yeah. Smart play. Is gonna up our damage up dramatically. Egg. There's no reason for us to get egg because we can't self-burn. No. And we need these. I also would really like a rusted muzzle. Upgrade that, upgrade this. Upgrade you. Grab that offense level up. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted. Mouse Butler, be able to replace Sink Salt for a Rupture team. Don't have them. Malpass doesn't count. Butler Ryoshu is only Poise. Had a sword? I agree. Reminding me, by the way, that I have to do this. Poise Rock, we can just replace the Poise Rock immediately. I don't think the chalice does anything for us, so... Just... Clear mirror. Calm water. I do have to sell something, though, so I'll sell, Oh boy, I probably should have kept something that's sold. They always get me. Well, I need poison. I don't need bleed rock, so... Bing. Bong. Perfect! Left just enough to start stacking other stuff, too. Isabel's poison and mouse is rough. Oh, I mean, yeah. You could use both of them, yeah. If you have room. Do you have 9 speed with all the high show now? I believe speed is capped at 5. Actually, let me double check. I know that some of his stats are capped. So for his leash holder, he gets max speed plus 5, min speed max 2. So the only thing that is not capped is this damage up. Everything else is capped. Alright. That's a defensive dice, I see. Oh, Lord actually lost that. Funny. Bang. Oh, my donkey. It's dead. Release the ram. Go, my donkey. Release the ram. Oh no, he lost. Anyway, pretty much. Bam, 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 bam. Release the ram again. Oh my donkey. Base skip. Bam. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. I see a defensive skill there. Don Quixote. Release the beast. It doesn't even matter if he loses this, super fine. Sagged, no big deal. Hiya. Is she a wolf in sheep's clothing? She's a sheep in sheep's clothing. I need uptime 4. To be honest with you, a lot of modern day IDs kind of want you to have uptime 4. It's a bit hard to determine what does and doesn't need uptime 4 nowadays, really. I would probably suggest if you are going to use them, you should probably uptime 4. As sheep don't work? Well, she's a sinking ID that is specifically targeting defensive options and clashable guards. And she inflicts like global team debuffs on that, like global damage up on the enemy, pretty much. Let's see, 11 count. I'm up a moment. Alright, and that leaves us on the extreme floor. Which is probably where it gets really, really slow. Oh, alright. We might save these for tomorrow. I'm just thinking about it. Or we save this for Monday. I'm thinking about it. This is long. This is gonna take us like another 2 hours minimum to do. Maybe we do one fight. I think we do one extreme fight, see if we get invaded, and then we swap off. Let's go to N Corp. Easy early N Corp. We'll be fine. Invaded? No invasion. Do one floor. You know what we'll do? Floor 11 and 12 up the easiest. We'll do 11 and 12 and then save 13, 14, 15 for later, because 13 is where the power spike happens. Like, you could, if you were like not the best player, you could definitely get up to 13. Super simple. What will I do tomorrow? Well, yeah, I can't tell you now, though. I would ruin the surprise, no? Would ruin the mystery. Can't have that happen, can we? Not gonna take much stronger. I mean, look, I'm gonna keep going. Look, I'm gonna keep going. I'll see how I feel. But some fights are slog fight. A lot of the fights are slog fights. Also, I would like some, I was gonna say bleed 1 fusions, but I ain't really got them here. We'll enhance more. Oh. This. Weird. Okay. I mean, these are all good bleed stuff, but not what I want. I need the thing that actually inflicts bleed. I need the talisman equivalent. Get bloody gadget. All right. Onward, Roshanante. Thing is, the floors are shorter theoretically. You got to remember that the HP of these enemies is scaled up into the thousands, and they can one-shot you potentially. Like, this is going to be a really scary fight here, to be honest with you, already. And we do have the power of just fucking letting Hong Lu die, to be honest with you, but we'll see how it goes. Go, my horn. Not bad at all. Bang. And dead. Hey, good. Hitting Quixote to lower her SP is really nice. This is good. Yeah, jump Quixote. Boom. Ow, ow. Still stacking it, but that's alright. What's the most HP? 400 roses. I remember it like it was yesterday. How much fucking HP did that guy have again? That 400 roses fight? Yeah, she's doomed. Didn't 400 roses have like 40k HP or something crazy? 150k 400 roses? Yeah, he had something nuts. Yeah, that's probably the tankiest enemy I've ever fought. And that guy... it's crazy. Bonk, bonk. Yeah. My foot's so aggressive him. I remember. Very cool. Yesterday had 40. Did she have 40 yesterday? Damn. Although it's still hitting Ahab. There we go. Go, my donkey. Crush with your horns. Hiya! There she goes. Stop. It cannot be stopped. It shan't be stopped. So we're gonna have one skill target the front die because I want to lower her SP, and then the other one will target the evade. Perfect. Just enough of the evade to go off. Yeah. Ain't not bad. Answer me. I show. Hiya. Bam, 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 da, da. Again. Again. One more for good measure. God damn. Okay. Now for the arguable hardest fight. Do. There we go. These sticking ego IDs would be a sick 2-star, by the way. If they made an ID that's pretty much like Lantern Yisang, but on but like poise, that would be heat. Hiya! Hey, dude, she's going crazy right now. To get red coins, you need to have the bargaining status, I believe. I'll double check. Just give me a few more minutes. There you go. Just, I mean, I personally don't care for no more 2-stars. I'm just saying, if they wanted to make a 2-star ID like they were bored, that would be a great one to pick. Well, an ally true. Hey, look. Hiya. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, let's see if we get invaded floor 2. Do. I've got no clue who to fight on this one. We need to fight single targets. I don't want this to be a drag. Oh, you know what? Line 3 terminus might be goated. Yeah, let's do line 3 terminus because that's crab. Crab into moth will be goated. Alright, are we invaded? No invasion yet. Okay, so one more. Well, speaking of he shot up here, very long legs. I already have all your stuff. I'll leave you be for now. Nice suit.
아는 것을 모른 채 할 순 없으니.
Ah, rusty muzzle. That's what I wanted. That was what I wanted. Now I can activate. I can fully activate. Do I have clear mirror? Yes, I do. Awesome. Yeah, everything is invalidated because I have clear mirror now. Sorry, bro. Run invalidated because you have clear mirror. You should commit fell bullet. Like, no, please. Okay. Oh, is that Faith? Oh, I like Faith. I want that now. I mean, magic bullet. I mean, yeah, probably. That probably makes more sense. Good. Okay. This is gonna be the last fight of the stream. So let's make it a good one. Slam. Neutral into favorite, love to see it. W, good old Lord Lou. I'm going poise rupture. Should my stunning guess be poise rupture? Poise probably. Do use right like Sinclair and Honglu. What is the other person that gets reaction season pass? I think it's gonna be like. Might be Yisang. Look, I'll lie to you. I'm looking at Yisang. We have cracked open the pearl.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
Yeah. One more. Ah. Hello, Ada Blossom. My arch nemesis. My one of many arch nemesis. Die. I'll be right. I got that dog in me. I just got that future vision. They call this shit observation hockey. Plus, fourth match Flame Yisang is the first ego that Kim Ji-hoon was talking about wanting to upside 5. So, crackpot theory. He's gonna get a wow, burn wow, whatever the thing is with Ryoshu. He's gonna get upside 5 on his ego. And Yisang's probably gonna be one of the first IDs to get one of the new burns, like the burn gimmick IDs. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Ow. My lord has been staggered. We do not care. We do not care. Crush the horn. Yeah. All right. Oh. Do, 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 do. Let's go with this. All right. Do this. Is the egg? Yeah, it's the egg. Kind of just like how Sun showers the dog. You just steal the dog. Go, my Don. Alright. One turn, by the way. Again. Victory. Yay, we did it! It's a fox. Yeah, it's a fox. It's him. It's his little baby fox. Grab our stuff. Doesn't really matter, but I guess I'll take this. Give it back. Alright, let's grab Illusionary. Alright, we are going to pause the extreme run here, guys. Because this is where it gets sluggy. And I am eepy. So that is where we're going to do it. Either we pick it up tomorrow or we're going to pick it up the day after. Doesn't matter if we pick it up. I assume we'll pick it up most likely. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for joining tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you, had a good time. Oh, and I hit my hand with the microphone. And yeah, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Yay. Woohoo. Tomorrow. Yes, I am heading off. All right, goodbye, everyone. See you all tomorrow. We might have something special for tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. All right, take care.